Hello, this is Mufadal Chinoy for Speech 1315. These are my 5 audience members for my demonstration speech, and now my sister's going to take the recipe, the video. Alright, so I'm making a Rice Krispie treat, and I started off with getting, you have to get 1/4 cup butter. You have to melt it first, and as you can see, I've already started the recipe because then after the butter melts, you have to take 10 ounces of marshmallows and you have to melt it until it completely melts. But that process takes a long time, so I just started beforehand. And now my mom, she's mixing the marshmallows, and the marshmallows are completely melted. So now I'll go ahead and put Rice Krispie treat from the box. And I have to put 6 cups in order to make a perfect Rice Krispie treat. So I open the bag. This is 1 cup, so 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, and you have to keep mixing the mixture of marshmallows and the Rice Krispies, because if you don't, it might burn. So 4 cups, 5, and this is going to be my last cup. So after you have to keep mixing. You have to keep mixing the mixture until it completely forms, and you have to keep mixing and make sure that you have it on light heat. And for a while, just take this off so it mixes well. And meanwhile, my mom is preparing a pan with waxing paper, and she's gonna put some butter on it, just so that if I put the Rice Krispie treats on it, it doesn't stick to the butter paper. So she's gonna put the butter paper on, and she's gonna spread it with a spoon. And you have to keep mixing for a while and make sure that all the marshmallows and the Rice Krispies have mixed together well, and it doesn't leave any excess marshmallow residue in any part. So you have to, and you can see that I started off with 1/4 cup of butter, which kind of formed all this together so it doesn't stick to the pan. And you have to use a non-sticking pan or something like that so it doesn't stick to it, otherwise it's just going to be a waste. So you have to make sure that you mix it pretty well, and this has formed. And now I'll just take it back there and dump this down on a pan. You can see that it came out all clear because of the butter. And now I'll just kind of even it out so it falls together. You can use a pair of gloves, so even if you have dirty hands, it doesn't So make sure that the Rice Krispie treat is evenly spreaded, so when it cools off and you're ready to eat, so it looks good to the audience and the people who are going to eat it. So just press it down with your hands until kind of evens it out. Make sure that you don't do it excessively because it's going to burn your hands. It's still too hot. And see, this is ready to eat, and this is the marshmallow treat, the Rice Krispie treat I made. And the instructions told me to use 10 ounces of marshmallows. I had a big one, so this was 8.82 ounce. So I used one whole bag and half of this, so it makes 10 ounces. And make sure not to use any excessive marshmallows more than 10 ounces. If you do, it probably is going to ruin your treat. And make sure to use only 6 cups and not less or more. So I'll let this settle down for about a minute or two so it cools down, and it's going to be ready to eat. And I'll take the camera, and if the audience is going to ask me questions, they're going to ask me questions. So, any questions?
It looks very nice smell. Where did you get this recipe from?
The first recipe I got was from the box itself on the site. It has a recipe on it, so that's how I learned it first. But I kind of didn't understand that, so I went to the internet and got the recipe from allrecipes.com, and it had all the cooking instructions and everything on it. So I basically got two of my sources from first one was from the Rice Krispie box, and the other one was from the internet. Any other questions?
How long does this take?
Well, if you're well prepared, this only takes about less than 5 minutes or less than 7 minutes. It shouldn't take that long, but you have to be well prepared for it. Any other questions?
Why did you choose this recipe?
Why did I choose this recipe? Because this is the this is the only thing I know how to make, and I don't know anything else better than this. That's so, and it's a pretty good thing, and it's a nice treat after you're done. And this is the best I can do. I don't play that many sports or anything, so I don't know anything about sports, and this is the only thing I can cook, and I cooked this. That's why I chose Rice Krispie treats. Any other questions?
How were Rice Krispie invented?
Rice Krispie treats were invented by Mildred Day in 1920s and 1930s, and he invented it because he wanted a fundraiser for campfire girls, for scouting girls. So it was made in early 1920s and 1930s. That's it.
That's it.
And looks like the Rice Krispie treats have cooled down, and it's ready to eat. You can cut them in slices, and that's it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.